Nice to see so many people here. This first poem is about poetry, and it starts with the title. The speed of poetry is slow. Leave the car in the driveway and walk, stopping often to listen. Yet not one step should meander, not one toe should miss the ground. And unlike the clicking heels of flamenco, or prelude followed by fugue, poetry just gets slower until everything stands still. The next poem is on the wall out there. Throwing stones at tanks. I do not put down my pen and pick up a stone, for I have eaten today and have not had my brother gunned down, my father in prison, our house blown up. And though my people are hostage to a mad president and Fox News, I do not pick up a stone, but write a poem for those who do. And this is called Unemployed Angels. There are no pool tables in heaven. The ricochet play of billiard balls is not for them. So what do they do while we work overtime, struggling with a mortgage of too big a house? Or far from home, serving as a pawn of war? Surely the devil is hiring, but the good deed, during which an angel flies at our side. For this, both heaven and earth await, and it must come soon. Of course, it's a relief for us to know it's coming. Thank you. And my last poem is just again about poetry a little bit, called What We May Not Know About Frankenstein. Although he had not the hands to crochet, or the patience to build birdhouses, or the nerve to push a hook through a worm in the hope of pulling a fish from the sea, he did write poems, and wrote often and late into the night. Was it pain that made him write? The pain of all those stitches, of shoes that despite their size were still too small? Was it psychological pain of social non-acceptance? Or the electricity that years later still snapped between his fingers? No, it was simply what his brain wanted to do. The brain they dug up and sewed into his head. It was just grave-robbing luck. At open readings, where everyone is welcome, he read his poems sounding like a man who'd fallen into a well and cried out for years, and was now finally being heard. Like that, there are many so-called monsters the poems share. The same is true of angels, of gangsters, shepherds, anyone who fits words together like body parts, revises again until magically, beautifully, lightning leaps from the pen and the poem opens its eyes, sits up from the page, staggers into the world. And whether it is seen as monster or friend, it is alive. Every word it says is real, and it comes not from the grave, but from the sky.
Next we're going to have Freddie Fonseca. Freddie has been a very active performer of his and especially other poets' poetry in Fairfield through the Candlelight Reading Series, which he founded. His monthly poetry happenings are shared with countless readers. Actors, poets, musicians, and dancers have become a staple on the Fairfield cultural scene. Here's Freddie.
Thank you, Rustin, for organizing this beautiful event.